There's a national.
Los Ángeles, California, somos raza, ya se la saben.
Wait, can I get this?
Están los soldados, mira. ¡A huevo! ¡A huevo!
So that's the National Guard right there. We'll be heading over there right now. We're going to be crossing the street. And this is some kind of holding cell, like a makeshift holding cell for people that ICE captured. So we're just coming back. We're kind of getting a little bit of an update. That's a pretty professional looking camera over there. So people are protesting the National Guard, of course, as they drive by. And we were here earlier today, just coming back. It's actually not any more protesters. I thought there'd be a lot more now. There's a few with signs this time.
Pásenle, aquí estamos en Paramount, California, gente. Estamos aquí en la protesta. Ya saben, aquí estamos. Aquí estamos todos el atendido para déjense venir, gente, déjense venir, hay que hacerles un desmadre a la vez.
That flight takes forever.
Déjense venir, de aquí lado tenemos a la gente de Nice, la gente ahí apoyando,
Not really much of an update. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here, but we're going to cross here. Everybody's kind of keeping their distance this time. Earlier today, we were all standing up by the gate. Now everybody's kind of keeping their distance. I don't know, maybe something changed. Maybe they asked people to get back. God hates ICE. You guys, is there a reason why we're keeping our distance, or they tell us to keep back, or what?
I don't
Just the
know.
fence line. We're just back here.
Oh, okay.
In the shade.
Yeah, because we were all up against the fence earlier, just kind of filming them and stuff.
I know, I saw some trucks go in there.
Yeah,
They're
that
like-
was earlier today too. I saw a very, it's basically an all black,
Yeah, with
Is it a
no
Nissan
tag.
Pathfinder?
something
Yeah.
like that.
Is it
Yeah.
the same thing. No license plate, tinted windshield.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
That's crazy is that if you get in front of the street, you don't know. Like, that's what's
Yeah. But they knew, so they were keeping contact with them as they were coming up.
yeah.
Well, there's been a couple people coming in and out for work. Other than that, but that's, I mean,
Are people still working there?
an Enterprise truck just.
Because I was told that they were they kept the detainees in there.
I'm not sure. I saw.
Okay.
I saw like a Chrysler Pacifica, just
Yeah.
tinted windows. They're like a mom in the car going in and out. And then just now an Enterprise truck went in there, scanned in, went in, and he's probably. I mean, I'm not
That's
sure
crazy.
if the business center's operating or not. I don't know what. They probably do have some sort of detention center back there.
Yeah, I was here like 2 hours ago, kind of doing a similar thing, and there was one woman that told me that they're keeping people in here like some kind of makeshift holding cell.
There's probably an empty warehouse or something.
Probably, yeah.
I have no idea.
I mean,
have,
I guess it makes sense that they keep them here until they can transport them, which is ridiculous. But and I don't know how this business center is like who's the owner of this business center?
I don't know. I know it's crazy that they.
Like if it was me, I'd keep the gates shut. Like, sorry guys, like private property. I don't know. Like if you want to get in here, bulldoze through. I guess. Like I don't know. And the thing too is like when the wind kicks up, you can still feel the tear gas hitting you. It's weird, dude.
Ah, it's crazy.
Like that's from yesterday, right?
Yeah, that all happened yesterday, I believe. I'm surprised there's not more people out here.
There were a
They're
little
all
more
in
about an hour
downtown
ago.
LA, most likely.
Yeah,
There's like
but
30 to 50 people out here. Right
do
now.
they have the Coast Guard down there?
Yeah.
Not the Coast Guard, but the National Guard down there
Yeah,
too?
They do.
Okay.
I didn't know.
If you text this number too, because I don't know if you've seen it online, but it's like it's
Alerts.
an alert system.
Oh, okay.
So you can report, and you can also just join and get text alerts of ice activity. It's within a 40-mile radius of your area.
Oh, nice.
And,
Okay.
it's just good. I've been just anything that's come up, you know, like while I'm at work or something, like I'll just share it, you know,
Right.
to let people know that, you know, because it feels like there's not much we can do, but at
Not
least,
really right now.
like, you know, it's something. It
Oh, yeah,
feels like something,
absolutely.
you
Is that
know?
the same
So
number right
it's
there?
like- yeah, that's the same number.
Yeah, this one, yeah, same exact number.
Same exact number. What does your sign say? What do you tell your kids?
What do you tell your kids to do for work?
Yeah, man.
Seriously.
It's pretty egregious for sure. So yeah, there's actually less. Did they all just jump in their
I don't know. There's
vehicles or something? Where are they? They're all standing over here earlier. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely less guys, or maybe they all jumped in their vehicles or something. I don't know. It's like there was all kinds of guys earlier today. Maybe it's getting too hot for them. I don't know. It's not that hot out here, but it's warm. But if heat is like your problem, then I don't know. It's crazy that these guys are stationed here, though. You know. Can't believe like.
Una entrevista.
This is insane, man. So across the street from Home Depot, that's the where all the action happened pretty much yesterday, and over here stuff. Like I said, I'm not a news channel, but you know, this is happening in my town right now, guys. It's like I can't avoid it. This is crazy. It's so crazy. I have to cover it, you know. And I'm usually just covering like, you know, celebrity homes and grave sites and stuff like that. But here comes a car. There's actually less people here now. Well, there's some across the street there, but I feel like there's. Oh man, don't do the copyrighted music now. They are sending an alert for sure when the gate opens up. It's like, everything's pretty peaceful here. Nobody's, you know, yelling at anybody. Just people protesting pretty quietly. Like yesterday was the day. Now you can hear a lot of people are not. Oh, some people showing up now. There's a lot of people that aren't happy with this. They have every right. I mean, this is just a waste of energy and resources. Yeah, so this is Paramount, California. It's part of LA. It's part of LA County. Part of LA County, and it's south. It's over by basically where I live in Long Beach. You hear them? I don't know if you can hear them, but they're like, get the bleep out of here. I gotta watch the cuss words in real time, you know. But there are people. People are not happy. People are honking the protests. A lot of people are not happy. And like I said, they have every right not to be happy, to be honest. You know, there's not much activity, but this is history, man. May not be a lot of like crazy events going on right now, but I just can't believe this. This is history right here. And we're witnessing it live right now. Just how crazy this has gotten. You know, so the LAPD, they cannot get involved because we're, you know, LA. I think all of LA is a sanctuary city, so LAPD can't get involved, so they can't protect ICE, and they can't protect these places either because, you know, they're state, they're not federal. So I believe that's why the National Guard were called in. See what everybody's saying over here. I don't know if anybody wants to be on camera, but.
Isn't that in?
I don't think it will.
Did
I
they
don't
use
think
to go
anything
through and arrest protesters, or it's like it's
No, I think it was
Yeah, and they're also in Burbank today. There's about,
Burbank Day?
yeah, there's about 4 of them in Burbank right now.
I heard there was some stuff going on in Pasadena too, but I heard ICE wasn't there though. There was a lot of protests.
So I have the Reddit app, and in Reddit they've been updating the minute.
Yeah.
Right.
And they
That's
posted like at 10 a.m. that
Yeah.
they were getting ready, and they actually had like a gas station with all the cars. None of them had plates, and they were also like talking it out.
Oh, that was in Pasadena?
That was in Pasadena. And Burbank.
Oh man.
So I know right now. I checked Reddit like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And I know that they're there right now.
Oh,
My
man.
sister's currently texting me because they said that there's 3 different protests going on that are gonna merge into the city hall.
Oh.
But that they
I hope
already
that's
started throwing the
huge.
tear gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
They started shoving people throwing the tear gas. My sister sent me.
We almost went to
updates.
LA today, and
Yeah.
then we drove by
Yeah.
here to see if there was something going on. And
I was in LA today.
we almost went to the town hall, the one where they're meeting up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And you're saying they're throwing tear gas now over there?
Yeah, my sister sent me updates, and on Reddit you could see the updates. They brought us the people, and they were shoving people out. But I guess there's people running around with backpacks with milk in their
Good.
backpacks.
I've
to
seen
help
people with like the tear gas
tear gas.
diffusers too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
5-gallon buckets
Yeah.
or whatever.
Awesome.
But yeah, from what I knowledge, the last I heard in downtown LA right now towards the city hall, that's where we're getting really bad. That's where we're getting dangerous. So if you guys go down there, just be safe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I went there today,
Be
but
safe
we were like,
and
let's
cover
check
up.
out right here because we knew what happened
I
yesterday.
got an alert from the app
Yeah.
so it's like the
It's this number
stopice.net.
or whatever, yeah.
I got an alert from them, and I was like, that's today because they happened yesterday.
Yeah, we
No,
live
but-
like 5 miles away.
No, yeah, I live like 2-3 miles away from you. At 2-3 in the morning, you can hear the helicopters, you can hear the
Oh,
gunshots, you can hear all of that. At 2-3 in the morning, they were showing up. Yeah, it was really bad.
They were probably just showing up last night, right? They were called out around 11:30 California time.
Yeah, because a lot of blocks on that way are completely fully blocked out. They're like, those are the streets where some of the things go bad. So if you go down, if you make a right on this street, you just keep driving straight. There's 3 blocks fully blocked out. They have them fully gated on every
That was
single
loud.
place, they have them outside. Some of them outside, like last night. All that area is fully blocked out. Yeah, all that area is fully blocked out. Yeah.
So this is basically what's going on over
But I
here.
don't know if maybe right here, this is where they're doing some.
I was thinking about going to Pasadena because I heard there's some stuff going on over there. Earlier today they were on guard. Now they're just kind of kicking back on their trucks and stuff, on their vehicles and stuff. But earlier today they were all standing right out over here. You can go see the video. I was here earlier, probably about 2 hours ago, and they're standing there with all their guns kind of in front of them and kind of ready for some chaos, but it hasn't happened. So I think they're like, all right, I think we can kind of, you know, chill out a little bit. But now I was also told that there was some detainees inside this area. I'm not sure. Some people are like, oh, I don't know, but somebody told me earlier that there was. So I do not take that. I mean, obviously take that with a grain of salt, because that could have been just something on Reddit. Maybe it is true, maybe it's not true, but they are allowing people that work here, I guess, go through the gates every once in a while. It is a Sunday, so it's not a heavy work day. But anyway, that's what's going on here. I feel like some people just kind of stop by here and then do their thing and then they leave, you know. Got quite a few more people here now, so still not a lot of people, but whatever. I think throughout the day there's going to be groups of people just visiting and then taking off and then visiting, you know. Nobody here with a bullhorn or anything. Nobody's my thing is, you know, if there are no detainees in there, why are they here? I mean, I know this is where all the action happened yesterday, but I don't understand why they're there. So you know, it might be true that they have some detainees back there. I don't know. I'm just guessing. If he's tapping his gun or what, but it's like he is kind of tapping his gun over there. Someone was asking him a question.
Run the news, run the news.
Helicopters flying over constantly. But then again, this is LA, so that just kind of happens, you know? There's more guys in there. They're they're in their vehicles though. If you go back and look at my earlier live video, they're all standing kind of right in this area. It's like a good 7 to 8 of them or whatever. Oh, these guys are playing around with the gate. What's this guy doing? You know, guys, I'm not a political channel by any means. But when this happens in your own town, you know, you got to kind of have to get involved in some way or another. Here I am, doing my part. We will continue back on, you know, normal subject matter in the future. If this blows over, that is, who knows? I mean, who really knows, to be honest? That's the Home Depot over there. This is Atlantic Place here. Sure. It's here in Paramount, California. Right by the town I reside in, which is Long Beach. Not too far away. Anyway. Were any of you guys here yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
This morning. They had blocks right here and everything.
Oh, really? I saw a lot of the footage, man. They were like throwing out like smoke bombs.
Yeah,
like,
for no reason. We're literally
for no reason. I
we're
saw
literally
that.
standing here.
Right.
They all just started letting us have it.
I saw the footage. All the tear gas was going the wrong way. It's like they didn't hit the crowd. It was almost comical. It was.
This is when they unloaded all the ammunition right here.
Yeah.
When
Are they? Is it true they're holding detainees in there?
Yeah, right here too.
They are. Okay. Because you're the second person to say yes.
Yeah,
Because
first they threw them out because they couldn't pass through. And then after the reinforcement came, that's when they started letting them out. They
That's
took my brother
crazy.
from there going out.
that's crazy. I saw some vehicles earlier today go in.
By this point, they're just taking anyone that's brown right now.
So a lot of people are going by honking, kind of solidarity with the protesters. So that was the second person that said that they do have some detainees inside this this property here. So, and that's, I mean, I'm seriously, why would these guys be sitting here otherwise? I don't know what the purpose of, you know, the National Guard sitting here when there's not really much going on. So they gotta have somebody in there. Something's going on. They wouldn't be doing this for fun. Starting to liven up a little bit. Gotta take a peek at them once in a while. All their vehicles, there's 4 of them, and every one of them probably has about four guys in there, so each vehicle will have probably about 4 or 5 guys in there. Yeah, earlier, if you go back, like I said, if you go back and watch my earlier video, my live video, they were all standing right here with their guns out. I think they were expecting a lot more pushback. So far it's been very peaceful, and to be honest, this isn't like the biggest crowd in the world, you know, so but I think a lot of people right now are in LA. There's a lot of protests going on in LA right now, so I think a lot of people are occupied over there, and apparently in Pasadena too. Pasadena, they're doing that too. But if this is a makeshift holding cell, that's crazy, man. I do not like that. You know, this is generally just a bunch of office buildings, kind of office buildings, and like just different kinds of buildings. You know, people to go work and stuff. So. It's basically just a what do they call it? A business park. Just a business park. So, and they made it into a makeshift holding cell, basically. I don't know what's that. That sounds like something.
You're gonna go get your hat, handle your business.
All right. Kind of got a little lively, and then it kind of died down a little bit. Even National Guard's getting a little bored. Look at this. They're just sitting there. I really think that they thought that there was going to be a bigger protest here. Oh, excuse me. But this is, if this is, yeah, I mean, I guess these guys are just here to make sure nobody tries to break in or something. I don't know. It seems a little ridiculous now, you know? Like, this is kind of like, it's kind of a waste of everybody's time and money, you know? Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna head out. It's just not much going on here. Alright, I'm gonna take off. I think this is enough for me. Yeah, the LAPD right there, but they can't really do anything. They can't take sides, so the only thing the LAPD can do is crowd control. That's all they can do. They can't really do anything else. They can't protect ICE. They can't work with ICE. They can't, demand anybody to give up any, people to take into custody. They can't do any of that. The only thing LAPD can do is crowd control, and that's it. That's all they can do. So they had to call in the National Guard to do probably what they're hoping. I don't know. I don't know why the White House would even think that LAPD would have worked with ICE, because sanctuary city, and in sanctuary cities they don't help out ICE. They don't help out any kind of they don't help out ICE or anything. So what they did last night, the only thing that the LAPD did last night was crowd control, block streets, make sure that no other cars are going down the roads that all the protests are happening. Just kind of ease up on the congestion and stuff like that. That's about all they can do. That's going to be going on all day, but honking in solidarity. But anyway, that's it, guys. I don't think there's going to be any more videos unless I come across something really cool. I just wanted to stop by here and see if anything was kind of popping off. And really, other than it being a little more active, not too much LAPD. Yeah, see, they're not going over there. They're not gonna go over there. They'll crowd control, like I said, but they're not gonna help out ICE. Anyway, they gotta obey their boss. So I appreciate anybody showed up. I'm sure I got called all kinds of names while I was doing this. I didn't have a chance to read any of the comments, and I apologize, but it's kind of tough in these situations. The sun is, shining, and it's hard to see the screen. My screen's all cracked up. But I hope this is informative for a lot of you that don't live in the area. It's not all crazy. It's not everybody's, throwing smoke bombs or whatever. But it is crazy. This is history. This is definitely history. I've never seen anything like this. Not quite like this. Put this up here. Turn on the AC. It's a little warm out. It's about 80. Yeah, a lot of people saying hi, whatever. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I appreciate everybody showing up. If I run across anything else today, I'll film it. If it's worth filming, if it's something like that, I probably won't. It's just a light protest there. It's nothing. I assumed that I was going to come back and see a lot more people. I think people show up here, and then a lot of people just leave. I think people show up for like 5-10 minutes, get a little bored, whatever, protest for a bit, and then they leave. This is definitely not the exciting area, but this is definitely history, though, that we have the National Guard blocking what I've been told is a makeshift holding cell. Ah, man, America is just getting crazier and crazier, man. That's how I feel. I feel like America's getting crazier and crazier. Just so goofy in a lot of this stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope I helped some of you guys out just to kind of get a broader view of what's going on here in America. Even though there wasn't any crazy smoke bombs or anything like that, this is still a big issue. It's still a big thing. And this is something that I think most of us Americans haven't really seen, quite like this. I mean, we've had our problems, of course. What country doesn't? But this is beyond crazy. If you can, please hit that like button and go check out my other live. Like I said, there was a lot more National Guard standing there. A lot of people calling me stupid because I was calling them Coast Guard. My apologies. I don't mind people telling me I'm wrong. Hey, that's not Coast Guard. That's National Guard. Stop calling me an idiot. But I totally will. Learn the lesson. Anyway, happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Hopefully I can get some more videos out. Hopefully I can get some videos out of what my real content is, which is usually pop culture or Americana. But I don't know, man. Political craziness going on. There might be more of this, but I think most of it will be live, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Peace out, man. And take care. Subscribe to my